Hello, my name is Jason Clickscale, and I'm the principal of Berkshire Middle School, and I had the pleasure and honor of working with Alan Einstein for a number of years here while I served as an administrator. When I first met Alan, he was running the Berkshire's Project 2000 educational program for some of our 8th grade students. And these were some of our students that were somewhat disadvantaged. And not only disadvantaged, but disenfranchised from the traditional education setting. And Alan has done a phenomenal job connecting with these students through solid relationships that he built trust with over the years. The relationships that he built went far beyond just the students. It extended out through our entire staff, but most importantly out into the community, where he was able to collaborate and really bring in some wonderful resources and opportunities for the students. I can't say enough about the power of the relationship and what that means in the educational process, and I really think that Alan was a master of that. So therefore, I'm hoping that you're able to learn from some of the things that Alan has to share, because I really think that it has great value when it comes to moving students forward who have traditionally not found great success and not really been able to realize their true potential. The first thing that Alan would do with his 8th grade students is he would make sure that they were connected, and that's through an outside experience even before the school year started, where he would take them away to camp for a week. While at camp, they would really focus on what are the key components of what it takes to be a successful student and how to relate to each other. And most importantly, through his teaching, they were able to grow and develop so that when the school year started, they would be on the pathway to success. Once during the school year, they then had opportunities to really move the educational opportunities beyond just the 4 walls of the traditional classroom. And that's where I think Alan was really masterful at his ability to connect with some of his resources outside in the local community to get his kids out to, whether it was downtown Detroit through going to a Tigers game, or getting kids out to some of our local airports for a behind-the-scenes tour and being able to understand what it was to operate a business successfully. He would also bring in outside community resources into the classroom to really let kids know that there are such wonderful opportunities for them above and beyond just the traditional educational setting. What I think was most telling about Alan's time here at Berkshire was the fact that year after year consistently, some of his past and previous students would be able to come back now, whether they were in college or even sometimes out of college in successful careers, and really give testimony to his current students to really get them to understand that although they think of themselves right now as middle schoolers, the opportunities are really limitless if they really just challenge themselves and continue to put forward the best steps when it comes to not only their education but their future, and when it comes to job opportunities and all the things that they can do out in the local community. Another important aspect that I think Alan really brought home for his students was the fact that they have to be able to give back to the greater community around them. So it was a continuous different opportunities coming in for those students for various service learning projects, where whether they were working with local hospitals or other local charities, the kids really had an opportunity to become so well-rounded as learners. So those are just some of my experiences with Alan. I'm hopeful that this afternoon when you meet with Alan and you're able to learn from him, that you'll understand that there are so many things that we as educators can do to better connect with our students and the greater community around us. Thank you.